Miss Carson, you were on the Andy Griffith Show, I guess 3 times. Twice as the fun girl and once as one of the convicts at large.
That's right, Alan.
And how did you find? Did you enjoy your time on the set? And did you
I certainly did. You know, the wonderful thing about that show, Alan, is that you never had script changes. Once it was set by the time the actors all got together, you know. And most shows, you're sent changes in the script all along until you get there, you know. And sometimes during the shooting, you'll be given changes for the next day and so forth and so on. It was a very well planned show and a very pleasant set to work on.
Which role did you like better, the convict or Daphne, the fun girl?
Well, Daphne, of course, because that seems to be the one that people remember, the Hello Doll. I think you put that on your webpage.
That's right.
Website.
Yeah, people can download that you're saying those exact
Yes. Oh, yes, because Nancy, my little daughter-in-law, put it on one day for me because I'd never heard it. And I just wanted to tell you, or mention the reason it's my favorite is because, not only because everyone knows me as Daphne, but you know what is fun, Alan, in my mind, is the convicts at large, and I think the people should be interested in, if they don't already know, that you play very, very well Floyd the Barber. And if you remember down in Winston-Salem, when we had the anniversary show, people didn't even know until I had a prison dress made with Naomi, the mean little husband beater, who always said, "I hate men." And we're doing that tonight, aren't we? We're going to do a little skit where Alan does his Floyd the Barber, and I do Naomi. Well, the audience, as I recall, reacted like crazy. Because a lot of them had not recognized me as Naomi, because I wore a different hairdo. I wore a little Buster Brown haircut and didn't wear very much makeup, and I always had a mean expression on my face. And of course, as a fun girl, it was just the opposite. So that from that standpoint, it could have been my favorite. I don't know. I loved both those roles.
You told me a story one time about Howard McNear, that he was exactly like Floyd. That he really, she had mentioned how much he really was like the character.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
he was.
He talked that way.
He just thought he wasn't acting. Well, of course, Howard was a good actor, you know. And but he was a wonderful Floyd. And everybody, I guess all the fans still talk about him, don't they?
Oh,
or
yeah.
are they talking about you now?
No. I don't take any credit for that. Now, you've been on a lot of other things.
At that time, Alan, to me, that was just another job, because I was working practically a week. I was guest starring on some sitcom. I went from one to another, and that's most actors did who were working actors. And so it was just, and I remember, I didn't think anybody'd remember me the first time I was invited to come to one of these. And I didn't show up until the first one I ever went to was at Bob Shives out in Ohio, Bradford, and the squad car rendezvous. And Betty Lynn had talked me, Thelma Lou had talked me into that. And I couldn't believe the reaction. It was unbelievable. And of course, I love each and every fan, and what the fans, I don't think, know is how much I, and I'm sure some of the other actors, appreciate being remembered for something we did over 30 years ago. Now, how many actors can say that?
Gene, I want to thank you so much for your time, and we really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you many more times.
Oh, thank you, Alan. You know I love you, darling, and your wife, and your whole family.
Thank you very much.